Rightio, g'day everyone, welcome back to the channel. Saturday Night Football, it's Port versus the Western Bulldogs. Third stream of this gather round. We've been pumping out the live watch-alongs left, right and centre this whole season really. We're here for another beauty. We've had two pretty good games on the stream so far. I mean, first one was a bit of a snore fest in that second half. Ripper of a game last night, great to see my Bloods get up, and tonight, going to be wet. But it should be a ripper of a game between Port and Bulldogs. Both teams 2-2, both needing a win. Yeah, expecting a pretty close game, I feel. I've got the Doggies winning in a close one. I think, you know, their midfield and their clearance game can really get it going. I think Norton and 𝐼𝐗𝐤𝐪 in some good form. Still don't know about the inconsistencies of Port's defence and stuff. So, yeah, I'm going with the upset with the Bulldogs. Could be totally wrong, though, and Port come out to play. But I'm all for a close game at the end of the day. But yeah, hopefully everyone's going well. Even Rose don't eat the space bar. Yeah, I'll try not to. I still don't understand why it did that. Like, it's annoying. Like, with these streaming programs, right? When you click end stream, it doesn't give you, like, a warning or anything. Like, it should. Like, when you click end stream, it's like, are you sure you want to end stream? When you click it, it just ends. And, yeah, it's frustrating. So, even if you accidentally fucking click the button, just ends the stream just like that abruptly. So, yeah, it's a bit annoying. But yeah, a bit of a rookie error from me. But I'll try not to do that. Because, yeah, in the end, I think in the end there's actually 2 videos of it. I had to make a whole new fucking video. But yeah, I'll try not to do that again. Look, I hit the spacebar here. See, it pauses the KO coverage. Bloody hell. But yeah, hopefully everyone's going good. Hopefully your Saturdays have been cracker. And yeah, finishing off Saturday night with a beauty of a game. Yeah, hopefully everyone's going well in chat. Graz, Swans Man, Aussie, Neil, Ferret, Blakey. Obviously there's a number of new members, of course. Thanks again. I don't know if he's in the chat, Big Chungus. He gifted, I think, 30 members last night or something. So a whole new bunch of old mates, because that's the name of the membership, coming through the door. You'll love to see it. It's all beautiful stuff. Oh yeah, there it is. Hopefully going well, Chungus, mate. Where's can I watch? This is the game on the website. Well, if you live overseas, you can go and watch AFL, but it's a paid subscription. But I don't know where you can watch it for free. Like, if I knew, I would tell, but I actually just genuinely don't know. Who are you going for? Neutral supporter, mate. I always lightly cheer on the team I tip, so the Bulldogs, but, you know, I'm always for an upset and everything, and I won't be sad or anything if the Bulldogs lose. I mean, I just want a good game. How's it going, mate? Yeah, it was good, mate. Hopefully yours was good yourself, man. Didn't really get up to too much. Went for a nice bike ride. It was pretty nice up the mountain, and yeah, just watched the footy today. I think, yeah, we had some good games. I mean, the fucking Lions, I tell you what, their forward line was really rocking. The thing with North, though, is like they're going to have some good moments, but then they'll just have some shit quarters, and they just gave away a lot of turnovers and goals. How about the Dons, though? 4-1, knocking off the Demons. And I know that the people say, oh, the Demons weren't great, but I think that the Bombers were magnificent. Especially played to the conditions. You know, Setterfield sort of tagging Oliver. He had a great game. Merritt and Parrish, I think, have been in great form. Parrish has been a very clean player in the contest, and mate, Stringer, I think he kicked that good goal. But yeah, Phillips and Draper, like the ruck combination, that was something special. Draper had 3, Phillips 2. But yeah, it was a really, really impressive win. So yeah, they're in a good spot now. Bloody hell. I mean, the next few weeks is tough though, but look, I think you probably maybe put them in another team in contention for finals with a win against, I know that, the Demons had the likes of 𝐼𝐴 𝐿𝐼𝐻 out, which really did hurt them in the air because he's a massive part of their structure, but still, not one play changed the whole team. I think the Dons were brilliant. Some sort of win. And I fucking smacked them convincingly as well. So yeah, bloody impressive that was. So happy that the Crows won, says Eagles. Yeah, they were awesome, mate, back on Thursday. Congrats on last night. Watch peacefully after last night. I'm guessing you mean congrats on our Swans win. Yeah, I appreciate it, Joey. I'm guessing you're a Richmond fan, man. I mean, yeah, I thought we were good last night in the end, but it was a scrappy game from both teams. I don't think it was too convincing. I mean, we won by 44 points, but geez, I think that the Tigers, just around the ground were pretty awful, and their kick efficiency was poor too. Still a cracking game though in the end, I think. And the avalanche of goals and everything. Brisbane, yeah, no, they're awesome, mate. Will come good eventually. Oh, mate, I mean, you've won your 3 flags in 4 years. I mean, obviously that statement's true. But that's the thing, if you're a Tigers fan, like, you've got to appreciate all those flags and dynasty you had. But yeah, I think they're probably going to start being on the transition now. Like, look at what happens when 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻 and Riewoldt out of that side. Like, they need that generational forward. I mean, Samson Ryan, look, he was a bit of a liability, but had a few okay moments. I just thought in the air they were pretty ordinary too. Like Bolter and Grimes were meh. Bolter had a pretty bad game last night. But both teams undermanned. But I think we played well with no key defenders whatsoever. I mean, no McCartan brothers, no Rampy. I thought Blakey was fantastic. Anyways, 4 minutes until the first bounce of this Sunday night blockbuster. We'll have a quick look at the team. So Waitman returns into the side for the Bulldogs. That's a big in, and that's why I like him here. They will definitely improve probably a bit of their focal points in attack. Dre.
How you doing, Miles? Good to see you again. Are you doing a stream tomorrow by any chance?
Game in the seniors this year, and Toby McLean's back on the team after getting dropped. He had a good stint in the VFL. Bailey Smith's out injured. Crozier's out injured. I think he had that concussion. Keith's out concussed, and McComb dropped. McLean's the sub, and Jackson Mead's the sub for Port. Tom Jonas is injured. I thought he was okay last week, but I think a lot of Port fans will be happy because he's been a bit of a whipping boy so far. And Burton's back in the team. So pretty much same side for Port Adelaide, who were brilliant against the Bloods last Saturday night. Bloody resilient win. So see how they fare here. They're back home, of course, so they're always bloody tough to play here. For any opposition. So yeah, I'm expecting both teams to really put up a good fight. Oh, cheers for $10, Chungus, mate. Are you doing a stream tomorrow? Possibly, man. I'll see. Probably should pull a finger from arse and do the big 4 streams, but yeah. I'll see, probably. But yeah, cheers for another donation, mate. Really appreciate it. Why like Crows make finals this year? I saw the Cats train with West Torrens. Oh yeah, nice, man. Yeah, no, it's good to see all the teams with open training sessions. Yeah, I rated them in the pre-season. I thought they would be definitely a contender for finals this year, and things are starting to really crystallise now. So I think they're up there. It's 5 rounds in. Like, I don't like to say, oh, this team will make finals, this team will miss finals. I mean, you can't run off, for example, Geelong yet. If they win this weekend, they're 2-3. The Swans have got them next week, so they could still be in it. But yeah, there's certainly a chance now. I mean, 2-2, in good form. Oh, sorry, no, 3-2. My bad. Not 2-2. Anyway, who wins the coin toss here? Wines or Bont? Wines wins it, and they'll kick to the right-hand side of the screen. So Port Adelaide's just one end. Dogs is your second team. Oh, no chance they are, mate. Not after the 2016 grand final, which I'll never forget. Nah, joking. I mean, that's a grand final to forget. But you know, it's past us now. I mean, I still love a number of those Bulldogs players. I really like 𝐴𝐵𝐿𝐿. Josh Bruce, I always love. Yeah, he's a good person. Yeah, I said earlier, Lockie, mate, it was something special. I mean, I did say in my tipping videos, I think like if the Dons could really get their pressure going off the turnover and sort of like force, you know, panicky disposals from a few Demons players, I think they did that really well today, especially in the conditions. They were good in the forward half. I mean, Langford was great. Stringer had that nice goal. Oh, here's the never tear us apart. We'll get a scarf out, but can't be bothered. Anyways, fellas, yeah, good to have your company this Saturday night. Gather around. I mean, it's been beautiful so far. All the teams playing in Adelaide. Let's hope for a beauty tonight. Third stream on the channel for this week. Players in positions now. Oh, Jesus. What's the fucking wrong with the hell? Sorry about that. Wait, the time was on about 25 hours for some reason. But anyway. Port Adelaide versus Bulldogs. Both teams 2-2, so it's a big game for both clubs here. We're underway. Line set first head out English. Gets the hands out to Treloar. And 𝐼𝐵𝐿𝐿 with the first clearance of the evening. Kick towards half forward. 𝐵𝐵𝐿𝐿 in there, tough. Caleb Daniel now. He's just going to get on his left boot. Usually a lovely use of the football. There goes up. Miles Bergman now. Needs to be composed. He goes towards the wing. Ballydale and Burn-Jones 1-on-1. Nicer ground level there from Artie Jones. Is it Artie Jones or Arthur Jones? I think Artie Jones is his nickname. But yeah, it's good to see him in the side. He had some nice pre-season moments. So, big game for him. Big game for the Smalls. They've got a feast at ground level. Well, Bjarne throwing here. Line set, slaps it. And Bjarne throwing. Mate, can I have a shout out? Lads, footy train, him and I go way back. Back in the school days. Top bloke. Go check him out. Fucking, oh mate, what can I say? I'd fucking donate my kidney to him. Top bloke. Go check him out. There you go, mate. That'll be $10. No, I'm joking. Anyway, 𝐸𝐻𝐻 now. Kick round the corner. Not a good kick. Straight to Caleb Daniel. G'day, Riley. Welcome to the stream. I hopefully going well. It's Saturday night. Anyway, kick towards the pocket. Not a bad one. Earlier did well in front position. Boundary throwing. And last set gets front position, just slaps it forward towards the wing again. Butters, he had a great game last week, Zach Butters, so needs to be big again. Boak, bit of a hacky ball. In across to English, now to 𝐵𝐵𝐿𝐿. Hands over, that was a good swap there from Butters. Forces the turnover. Dan Houston now on the shoe towards midfield. 1-on-1 here between Dixon and Bruce. Bruce does well. Holds it in and he'll win the stoppage here. Well, fellas, beverage tonight, another kombucha. We've got the lemon crush. You beauty, and I'll tell you what, if you're a bit of a health freak or on a diet, this has about 5 calories and it tastes like lemonade, so it's a win-win. Yeah, it's good to hear, Riley. Hopefully the wedding went all well, mate. Hopefully you didn't get on the piss too much. If the Adelaide Crows beat Hawks, they are very good. Yes, I agree. They are very good. Anyway, Houston now towards the wing. Still near wall here, so obviously probably going to be low scoring unless things really do open up. Dixon now, he was good last week, especially in that fourth quarter. But that was good 1-on-1 there with Liam Jones taking the intercept mark. Good to see him back on an AFL list too. Anyway, Ed Richard, no, sorry, that's Tim O'Brien there. So playing key defence, kicks it out to Josh Bruce. Goes midfield. Oh, that's a risky kick. 𝐼𝐵𝐿𝐿 couldn't hold on to the mark. 𝐸𝐻𝐻, good hands out to Kane Farrell. Usually a lovely booming left boot. Goes towards half forward. 𝐵𝐿𝐿𝐿 can't reel in the one-hander. Ball's still in here. Tim O'Brien dishes it off to Bruce and he's pinfolding the ball. 𝐵𝐿𝐿𝐿 will play advantage here. Snap round the corner and he'll kick Port Adelaide's first of the evening. Well, he's an impact player, 𝐵𝐿𝐿𝐿. Very, very underrated. He can hit the scoreboard and he can really lift that power side and they get the first off tonight. Well, where we? There you go. Good forward pressure and 𝐵𝐿𝐿𝐿 converts. I'll be able to drink this year because I'm 18. I'm 17 right now. Oh yeah, fair enough, mate. Yeah, no, it's good, mate. Getting the piss when you turn 18. Lovely stuff. Anyway, Trelaw now gets a clearance. Lee in the spot. Great intercept mark. Was magnificent last week on Lance Franklin. Goes towards midfield now. Horn Francis for the mark. A few jeers and boos in the crowd. Goes across to his fucking doppelganger of Miles Bergman. Jesus Christ, I swear. If Miles Bergman wore bloody black boots, they'd literally just be identical. Good tackle there from Dale and 𝐼𝐴 Ball up here. I'll be drinking while watching some footy yet. Living the good life, mate. English, nice hit out there towards Bontempelli on the right boot. Bit of a scruffy kick, but falls to 𝐼𝐴 couldn't do much. Bud is now back to Kane Farrell. We can find, yep, that's a lovely switch. Out across to Ryan Burton, back in the team. The former Hawk goes towards half forward. One-on-one to be won here. McEntee gets stuck in. No, sorry, that's... No, yeah, that is McEntee. That's a good tackle there from Burne-Jones on Dales. So they're bringing the heat, the Port Adelaide. They did this really well last week, especially in their forward half. So, yeah, the Doggies could be under some strife here. Quick kick around the corner from O'Brien. That's a nice tackle from Hannon there. On Kane Farrell, ball up. Who wins the next 3 games? For who? Which club, mate? I'll try and get my predictor cap on and probably get all 3 wrong in the end. And I kick again, another repeat entry for Port. Burne-Jones, lovely hands to Junior Rioli. He was quiet last week. Can he get on the board this week? It'll come back. No, hits the woodwork. Unlucky. That would have been something special. What's your favourite AFL team? Oh, Sydney Swans, I guess, mate. Right, Johannesson now. Ballydown. Jeez, what the hell was that for a kick? Zach Butters couldn't get it cleanly. Bontempelli applies the pressure. Wines now. Not a good kick. Intercepted beautifully there from O'Brien. He'll go now out across to Bruce. Yeah, good AFL legend, mate. Hopefully going well yourself, mate. Anyway, Rory Lobb now. Centre wing, commentary side. Wasn't too bad, Rory Lobb last week. Starting to really now pile on the goals. Waitman, what a mark. Beautiful leap back in the side. Now he'll go deep towards the direction of Hannon. That's a great kick. Mark it half forward. And we'll line up probably on a bit of an angle, 40 metres out. Great kick. Can I do the score for the game? What do you mean, mate? Mitch Hannon. So 5 minutes in, this is probably, I think this is like the first inside 50 for the Bulldogs. They get the mark inside 50. Can Hannon convert? The former D. Kicks on its way. Doesn't have the distance. And rush through. And it's a free kick. Okay, so it's going to be Timmy English's ball. Lyset's not happy. Oh, dearie me. Well, Tim English should be kicking this directly in front. And he slots it home. Probably the best ruckman in the competition so far, I'd say Tim English. Gets the first for the Bulldogs. So we'll see that again. I think it was a holding free against Lyset. Was that a awesome experience? Yeah, good to hear, AFL legend, mate. Yeah, I think you told me you went to the game. Was a ripper of a win, mate. Very, very happy. Yeah, the atmosphere would have been awesome, man. I mean, 42,000, I think the crowd was. So, yeah. Yeah, no, cheers, AFL legend. Yeah, mate. Yeah, no, I've been smashing out the streams, man. And I guess with, like, a lot of people in Adelaide, it gives me some good opportunity to do a few streams. I mean, you know, the thing I always say is I'm always happy with the support I get, but I guess, like, the more viewers, I guess, is the better. Anyway, off we go in the middle again. But no, I appreciate all your support, fellas. If it's 10 viewers, if it's 1,000 viewers, I'll still be getting around the streams left, right and centre. McRae now. Trelaw gets a hack kick, so the rain's starting and really tumble down now. Liberatore gets the hands out. 𝐓𝐴, so plays have got to be clean here. Bailey Dale, he's a clean player, but not clean there. He's pinfall on the ball. Jesus, really starting to tumble down is now Dixon with a lovely contested mark. He's going to go towards the pocket, bit of a stumble there. Ed Richards with the intercept. Yeah, nice here, mate. Going tomorrow. Anyway, kick down the line. Waitman, oh, bang, he got up there. 𝐼𝐗𝐿𝐼 just burst through the stoppage. That was beautiful. 𝐼𝐿𝐼 now gets a kick forward. It's not a good kick. Intercepted there from Ed Richards. Jesus, I tell you what. If they're going to do gather and bloody do it right in the pouring rain, how good's this? Norton now one-on-one to be won here against Houston. Sockers at 4 to lob. That was clean at ground level. Liberatore now. Out across to Waitman. Can he keep it in? He sockers in. That's a clever kick. Gains 10 metres. Beautiful there from Butters, and he kicks down the line. Should find the boundary, and it does. Yeah, can hear the rain. Yeah, exactly, mate. It's fucking coming down. I saw the forecast in Adelaide, and I think tomorrow it is going to be sunny, so 𝐵𝗏𝗏 and an under bang. That was strong from the captain. On his left boot now towards the next contest. Bergman overhead, can't take the mark. Dylan Williams, he had a good week last week. Can't be clean there, but he did well enough. He wins the high tackle. Or high contact. Is that a beer? Nah, mate. It's kombucha. I'll have to see it. Might be tomorrow, rain tomorrow. Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, I had a look. It said it was cloudy and partly cloudy and stuff, so, you know, the rain can always tell fucking porkies and stuff. Anyway, Williams now goes down the line. Bruce under it. Can't take the mark. Just a hack kick there from Johannesson. Punch there from Farrell. High ball here. 𝐓𝐴. That was clean enough, but gives it straight to Marshall. Now Travis Boak launches it one-on-one deep inside 50. Bruce was in front position, but he tips it out. One-on-one here. 𝐼𝐗𝐿𝐼 does well. Now rushes it through for a rush point. Right now the rain's... The heavy rain stopped, I think. Looks like a 4X. Yeah, probably because it has a beer design. That's beer bottle design. And that was a poor kick there. Intercepted from Dan Houston. Aladda's the best range of any ground will be fine. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Anyway, top of the goal square here. Tim English with the punch. Rosette, grand level. That was clean. Houston now. Rant is out the back here, possibly for 𝐼𝐿𝐼. Oh, he stuffs up the soccer. Should have taken that with his mitts. Rush through. Burn Jones. Can Willie Roller get a soccer? I think he can. But Caleb Daniel was tall and calling touched. Let's hear. Let's see. Yeah, you can see a bit of a movement there on Caleb Daniel's mitt. Yeah, right. What's the point? Hey, how about that? The shortest man in the competition gets the goal line save. How about that? Can you believe it? Jonathan now takes the kick in. He'll go deep. Bulldogs free here. Ed Richards' way. He'll go short. Finds Oscar Baker. Not a bad start to him. The former delisted Melbourne Demon. He's just going to pump it down the line. 𝐵𝗏𝗏 in a good position. Takes the mark. He'll turn now. Who can he find deep? He goes in the direction of Waitman. That is a great kick towards the pocket. Perfection. Cody Waitman. And he can line up here. Great kick from Brian, yeah, 100%. Anyway, check side here for Waitman. Too shallow. This is the right-hand side. So first point there for the Bulldogs. So halfway through this first, only a goal each. Pretty much expected. It's looking like a damp and pretty wet game. Last 10 inside 50s. Most have been Port's way. A kick from Farrell there. A huge kick. Ends up travelling the halfway. And Marshall pushes over boundary throw. What are you drinking, Rolls? Kombucha, mate. Pretty nice. Do you reckon the wet conditions favour the Dogs, Rolls? Well, Port are a pretty good clearance team too. I think both on a good day, these teams are pretty good in the coalface. So it could be even. I think it assists Port pretty well too. Hey, a lot wins a free here, holding free, so a few of those have been called tonight. Deep towards half forward. That was well read there from Hutton, just gets the kick away. 𝐼𝐻𝐴 does well, but geez, you know what, that kick is questionable. That's going to go right towards the boundary, but it's a good enough kick. That should be a ball in. You think Sydney, West Coast and Carlton will finish this season? Swans first, West Coast 18th, Carlton, I don't know. Nah, I mean, I think we'll be around 6th to 10th. Maybe a push for top 4. I don't know. We'll see. Blues, I think they'll be good enough for finals in the end. And they're... I don't know. I had the Eagles 14th this year. They're probably going to be a lock for bottom 4. Connor Rosie now takes the mark. He's going to go deep towards the pockets. English cannot hold it in, but he soccers cleverly in the direction of English and Rioli. Tup there from Johannesson. Daniel with the mitts. Out to Richards. Not clean enough. Kicking a danger free. I think this will be. And it's an in the back free against Ed Richards. David 𝐼𝐻𝐴 could line up here from 50 out. Yeah, that's eye contact every day of the week. Anyway, handball off to Kane Farrell. He can kick a beauty from 55, but inaccurate this time. So it looks like we're on track for maybe an inaccurate night. Yeah, no worries, PC, mate. Take care, mate. Have a great rest of your night. Thanks for stopping by. Right, Johannesson now. Goes short. Finds Bruce, and he'll dish it back to Johannesson, the half South African. He'll go out now towards Ed Richards. Inboard kick. Good position for lob. Couldn't take the mark. Yeah, crunching tackle. Both there. Miles Bergman now hacks on the shoe. Bit of a little dinky kick there. Bont with good pressure there. Oscar Baker now. Geez, what was that? Just a high, hacky ball. Treloar under it. Almost took the mark, but it was not 15. Soccer was clever there from Dixon. Oh, off the knee. What was Willem Drew doing? Huh. Johannesson now. Treloar. Good tackle there from Drew. Butters just grabs it out and keeps deeply forward. Jones. That's a tricky mark to get there, and he did well. And it's 50 metres here. Okay. Against Marshall. Yeah, cheers. 6 TD, mate. Really appreciate it, mate. Glad you joined the stuff. All right, now. Liam Jones, deep entry to lob. Can't take the mark. A few drop marks from him so far. Aliir gets it out. Hot in the kitchen at the moment. Artie Jones, can he have space to snap one around the corner? But on the line, that was beautifully read there. Could be 50. No, Mackenzie won't be given the 50. Thought that could have been. Yeah, I know, Badger, mate. Who'd have thunk it? Crazy stuff. McRae getting stuck in. And Johnson held up. Draw now. Hack kick forward. Waitman, he read the drop zone well. Couldn't hold on. Burt now dishes it out to McKenzie. Just a kick forward in the direction of 𝐼𝐗𝐿𝐼. That's a clever tap to Wines, but geez, he left his hands in the bloody car park. Recovered nicely. Butters now gains a few metres. Kicks forward. He's a lot of one lines. 𝐼𝐗𝐿𝐼 was smart there, but just couldn't get the ball, but did well. Back to Tim English. Hands now. Geez, that was risky to Bruce. Stitched him up a bit. English now trying to get stuck in. Rosie, bit of a fumble, recovers, twists and turns.
Who wins
has
the next
time
3
now.
games, Riles?
Oh, and he drops the ball. What's he doing? Fumbles galore here. Slap forward from English, couldn't do much. Chance now, Finlayson. Clever. Cheers to the $2 flying pies. Who wins the next 3 games? This week, I've tipped Geelong, the Giants. Oh, McKenzie, here's a chance from 65. Trent McKenzie, he's scuffed that, but Marshall almost took it. Burn-Jones a chance, left foot snap. It's home. What a kick. So he seems to be playing a bit of forward, Burn-Jones. That's a lovely goal. Back in the side. Huge stuff. A cracking goal there from Burn-Jones. That was beautiful. Off we go in the middle again. 5.5 minutes to play in this first term. Portworth 2. And Bulldogs 3 here. We'll be going Bontempelli's way. Kick now to half forward in English's direction. Numbers for Port were good there. And a nice kick forward. McEntee with the mark. Now to Wines. Dishes it out across. Jeez, that was a poor hand pass. Bontempelli now. Just dishes it out to Daniel. Could have been in the back there. And a high tackle there against 𝐼𝐗𝐿𝐼. And advantage paid. Boak now. Not the greatest kick. Oh, Jones. Oh, Bruce, you can't be dropping those ones. Burn-Jones, clever soccer. Great pickup from 𝐵𝗶𝗶𝗶. Evades and kicks. A beautiful delivery to Marshall. But that was well defended from Liam Jones. Jeez, they fucking mixed me up. Centering ball. Marshall, beautiful. McEntee on the end of it. That's great play there from Port, especially in the rain. Winning those 50-50s and a great kick in. Well, Jed McEntee now. Should be kicking this one. And right down the middle, there we go. Power off to a flyer. 3 goals for, 22, 1 goal, 1-7. It's just exactly what Port Adelaide needed. We're in the middle again. English just gets a hack kick. Butters now. Kick smothered. Hardy Jones couldn't get the pick up there, but the tackle Willem Drew was good. Beautiful evasion there, and a picker from Butters was beautiful. Now out across towards the wing. Johannesson can't use his speed to break Willie Rioli there, and he did well. The only throw. Horne-Francis now inside 50. Bailey-Dale. Good tackle on Rio. That could be on the ball. And it is. What a tackle. Jesus, pressure's been good so far tonight. Let's see it again. Working much better on the range so far. Plus 11 contested possessions Port Adelaide's way. So under 3 minutes to go here. Are those rules footy watching for Vinny? Yeah, 11, mate. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're going well. Good to see you. A lot of foreigners. Oh, Finn Layson. Haven't rushed to 3 yet, the Bulldogs. And Bontempelli does good enough. All right, Richards now to take the kick in. Short kick. Finds 𝐼𝐵. Uses the boundary to his advantage and the kick down the line. I mean, who's that to? Straight to Williams. Not 15. Kick there to Butters. And he'll launch it back inside 50 again. English does well in front position. And geez, Dixon, that was a beautiful crunching tackle. Well, that's a poor kick there from Butters. Finds Tim English square on the chest. Porter's going the run. Yeah, they're looking so good. So far, so good. They're just winning a lot of those 50-50s and probably being obviously a bit cleaner with it too. I forgot that other point. Now McRae now. Down towards the wing. Norton, there we go. Takes his first contested mark of the evening. And he'll dish it across again to McRae. High ball, but McKenzie's in a good position. Can't take the mark. Lobb did well, but I think it was a chop in the arms, and yes, it was. And O'Brien now. Deep kick inside 50. And Lobb will win a free here. So, much needed chance here for the Bulldogs. And they got the 1-goal one. So, this could be their second free kick from a goal. Geez, 𝐼𝐵, I think he's dislocated his finger. Yeah, I think he has. Doesn't look too good. Well, Rory Lobb, he's been good enough for the last 2 weeks. He's been on the scoreboard. It's a big opportunity for him here to get on the scoring sheet for tonight, but that is across the face. G'day, Paul. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're going well. Yeah, so 𝐼𝐵's dislocated his finger. Yeah, it doesn't look too good. Cringing a bit. Well, Ryan Burton now, down towards the wing. Boundary throw him. Oh, it doesn't look good. Oh, and he's clenching there, 𝐼𝐵. Oof. All right, well, boundary throw in here. 30 seconds to go. Can the Doggies maybe get that one more inside 50 and a goal? Lysette did well. Tackle from McRae was good. Bontempelli under it. Twists and turns. Gets the hands out. Around the corner from 𝐼𝐵. High ball. He's out on the full. No, it stayed in. Okay, well, Tim English, that was a nice mark. His chance, one more chance for the Bulldogs, maybe. Nothing there. Quarter time siren. All sound. Well, great start from Port Adelaide. I think they're working better with the conditions. Cleaner with the ball. They're winning a bit more of those 50-50s, and they've been much needed, the inside 50 entries. I mean, the Bulldogs have barely had anything. They've only had the 1 goal from a free kick. Yeah, well, it's just been a bit of a poor start from the Bulldogs, but hey, they've been all over at Port Adelaide. A good first quarter. Muzzy, mate. The caps locks. How we good? The bloody Duns up the Bombers. Oh, mate, they were fucking beautiful. Definitely tipped them. I didn't. No, but no, they were awesome, mate. Bloody hell, they made the Demons look shite. Drug cheat, says Paul. Yeah, I mean, I know there's a lot of Dons haters. But no, they played great for. They're 4-1. Like they're seriously up there now a bit. It's on TV. Yeah, it's on Channel 7, mate. Good coach makes a difference. Yeah, I think that's how Brad Scott sort of has coached. Like, just, you know, a bit more pressure off the turnover and everything, and they fucking excelled off that. But yeah, mate, a team against, you know, went against pretty much the premiership favourites again. Solid win. It certainly was a bit of an off week though for the Demons. I felt like a few players are pretty quiet. I mean, no lever for the Demons did hurt them. They just lost a lot of their intercepting game. May had a pretty poor game. But yeah, no, who doesn't love an upset? How good was Tom Papley yesterday? Oh, mate, he was beautiful. Tell you what, 10 coaches' votes coming his way. He was brilliant. 2 goals, assists, 6 goals, 25 disposals, 5 clearances. He was everywhere, man. Up and down the ground in the midfield too. One way through the Swans game, I can't believe within 7 minutes of the fourth went from... Yeah, it was an avalanche, man. We were just dominant in the end. You'll have to see it. From what we've seen so far, you confident in the Doggies? Oh, they need to pick it up a bit. They look clearly off pace. I mean, as I've tipped them, thought they'd just be a bit better in the ball, but no, they can't get anything going really, especially down forward too. So like Crows fans and my support fans first all Tyson Stengel and Regret Glad. I'm guessing that's right, Gary Rowan. But yeah, Tyson Stengel, pretty cool to see. Melbourne just has a crap record in South Australia. Yeah, I mean that's always a thing to think about the venues with tips and stuff, but again, they're still pretty poor. Anyways, while we wait, we'll look at the team stats. at the moment. I think it was like, when they contest possession count by like around 12, I think, the Port Adelaide. Yeah, +7 their way. Bulldogs win the marks though. Well, contest possessions their way too. And they're winning the clearance as well, the Bulldogs. So it's probably just their use in their forward half. They've been unable to get anything going. I think Port's defence has stood up tall so far. But yeah, great start from Port Adelaide. I mean, 3 goals 5 as well. They could be up ahead a bit more. Well, second term. So slow start from the Bulldogs, but Port Adelaide have been brilliant so far to kick off this game. English now gets the kick forward, inside 50. Oh, geez. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴 loses balance. That should be on the ball, and it is. That's unlucky there from 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴. Lost his balance a bit. They couldn't give him dish the hands out, but nice pressure there from 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴. It should line up. Well, Cody Wayman, he's had a few decent moments so far. He had that lovely mark early in the first quarter. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴 commentate. Yeah, lovely stuff. Cody Wayman now for his first of the night, and that is across the face. Didn't have the distance, I don't think, either. Ryan Burton will take the kick in now for Port. Burton now down the line. Had him with just the big fist forward. No, sorry, that was O'Brien. Clean tackle there from Todd Marshall there. English, the hit out straight to Liberatore. And it's a throw there against Libba. Lie set now with the free. He'll dish it off to Dan Houston. Have the numbers, the Bulldogs, but geez. Numbers just crushing full for the Doggies, and they'll win the free in the end. Tim O'Brien now goes out across, finds Bruce. Kick down now, long down the line. English can't take the mark. Rosie, Wines, 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴. Towards half forward. Bailey Dale takes it over. Oh, how about that for a username? Hopefully going well, mate. Welcome to stream. Oh, I don't live in Adelaide, mate. Yeah, a bit of a journey from where I live as well, so... Yeah, anyway, McRae with a kick down the line. Bit of a tunnel ball there from someone. Artie Jones. Oh, that's a great tackle from Houston. Ball it up again. Jeez, what a launch there from English. Anyway, now... Beautiful hands from Daniel to 𝐵ontempelli. It's going to be a high kick. Deep entry. Lob, can he get up? Where the crumb is... Lob, beautiful. Hands it to Norton, and he'll stroll into an open goal. Well, the Bulldogs have got their second. A much needed goal there. The team from the western suburbs. 8-point game. Nice hands there from Daniel. Dishes out to beautiful user of 𝐵ontempelli. And yeah, good at ground level there too. Norton with his first of the night. Willie Muller again. Oh, that's a lovely hit out again. Liberatore now. Dish it across to Tim English, and he'll go inside 50 here. So another repeat entry for the Bulldogs. Good positioning there from McKenzie, but drops the mark. Fumbles galore. Burton now out across to Boak. Ball still alive, and that's a holding free. And yes, it will be Travis Boak's the old campaigner's free kick. Deep kick now. Good mark from Wines. Well read. Jeez, what is that from Wines? Terrible kick. Straight to Jones. Kicks, hits up Aaron Norton. And he could go long here. Could go for home from 55. It's a deep kick towards Waitman. Good punch there from... Oh, well read there from Hardy Jones. Holds it in. There we are. A prime position here for the Bulldogs. Forward 50 stoppage. 𝐓𝐴𝐸's kick smothered. Wines hasn't had a good season so far. Yeah, he's been a little bit off. I mean, he's the same with that was the exact same thing last year too. Like, he wasn't too hot. Daniel now hands to Bont. Norton hot in the kitchen. McRae now out across to Oscar Baker. He'll go back to Ed Richards. Who's he going to find? He's going to find all alone. There you go, Cody Waitman. That's a great kick. Go for the Swans next, mate. Waitman now will snap around the corner, and he's been the difference maker so far for the Bulldogs. They get their third. It's a 2-point game. Well, pretty much like a snap of the fingers now. The Bulldogs do have momentum. Well, here we are. Well, 5 minutes in. Bulldogs starting to square the ledger a bit here. Bontempelli, beautiful tuck on the football, and he'll get the inside 50 here again for the Doggies. Deep kick. A few Port players go up. Anthony Scott. Williams, he soccers his own teammate. Well read from 𝐓𝐴𝐸. McKenzie now on that cannon left boot. Just clears it out. Grand ball to be won. English just slaps it out to Anthony Scott. Handball up. Sorry. Oh, sorry, mate. Yeah, look, the things with mods is it's a tricky one. I only give it really to people who've been, you know, like people I know and people who've watched the stuff for a long time. And I don't know, like just the things with mods. Like I can't give it to everyone. I'm sorry, but I always appreciate your support, mate. And I think you all know there's the normal stuff with asking for mods usually doesn't really result in much unless you donate quite a bit. Like Chungus, I think, deserves his. And that's paid as a mark. Okay, so Rory Lobb will line up. Rory Lobb, can he get on the board and kick? A snag that will put the Bulldogs in front. Lobb has kicked it across the face. 1 point game. Favourite Port Adelaide player? Has to be early. I still love him as a former Swan that he was. I have to go with him, mate. Mate, kick now down the line. Punch there from Duro was good. Wines now. Gets the kick onto it. 1-on-1 here with Finlayson and Liam Jones. Jones can't keep his feet. Jonathan soccers it into space. And he keeps it in beautifully. How about that? And the check side was a shocker out in the full. Oh, cheers for the $3, mate. Really appreciate it. And that's a poor kick straight to Williams. Right now, Bailey Williams will go down the line towards the lob direction. Tackle from Scott was good there, ball up.
Richard, you talked about the importance of the clearances for the Dogs. Bontempo 9 of their 18 clearances already.
McRae now on his left boot. Down the line. And Lob brings that out. Thoughts on the Lions at the moment? Yeah, it's expected win, hasn't mate? But yeah, probably one of the teams that are trying to find their groove a bit. Look at this kicking efficiency, 42% for Port and 78% for the Bulldogs. Jesus Christ.
Then how will you give me?
Hot in the kitchen at the moment here. Who can pick up the football? Butters. Nice to on Francis. Just breaks the tackle. Really, not a bad kick towards the direction of Lyset. Dre does well. Geez, well as those hands. Put Bruce under the pump. Nice clean hands from Wines. Burn Jones over the top now to Rioli. What can Port do here? Deep kick towards 𝐼𝐵 1-on-1. Oh, strong hands. He's going to be paid the mark there. And it is. That was great. Probably chop the arms. Take your pick. Easily Port better than the Dogs. I mean, yeah, probably match-up wise, head-to-head. Yeah, so yeah. Mate, that's a cracking username. I love Rolls Mackie. No, cheers for stopping by, mate. Take care. Chop Mike, yeah, I think it was chop of the arms. Well, 𝐼𝐵 now. Can he kick a second of the evening? 𝐼𝐵 now, it's across the face. Not a really good kick there. Red Richards now. Play on here. And a kick deep, almost running too far. Bergman now, dishes out in the space of 𝐼𝐵. Burn Jones, that was some clean hands. And be on the throne. Who's your favourite Adelaide Crows player? Don't know really. Probably, I guess 𝐼𝐵. 𝐼𝐵's been superb so far this year. I love his celebrating too. That was a terrible kick there from Treloar out in the full. How long is a gifted member? I think it just lasts for a month, mate. Because that's how long like the members said, like monthly subscriptions. So yeah, you get it for a month, I think. And Rosie now. Will bomb up high. Deep kick. Who's up? Punch there from Jones. Treloar over towards the direction of Williams, but Drew's there for the intercept and carried over again. Well, it says, no, that means how long you've had it for. Like, you've had it for one day. On Francis now. Can't do much, but he just bursts through. Great tackle there from Joe Anderson. Pepper should play in the midfield, step forward, play against clinches. He's a powerful forward, though. I like him in the forward line. But yeah, fair enough. How's the pick-up? Not really too great. Tackle from Bont was good. And be on a throw. Watching from the Philippine rolls of it. Yeah, cheers, Cal, mate. Appreciate it. Tell you what, how about this? Bontempelli has 9 clearances so far. That is just insane. Boak now. How about this for a kick from 45? He split the middle. Huge goal for Port. They're up by 8. What a kick. That was superb. Oh, you beauty. Tell you what, though, some sort of a kick, 45 on the angle. Travis Boak, I think he's played 300 games, absolute veteran he is. Well, it could be a few 666 troubles here. No, nothing. Off we go again in the middle. Butters now gets the kick. Oh, jeez, a few crusher plays in English. Oh, what was that? Just the high ball. Don't know what that was. Valleydale now. Richards. Wobbling ball. 1-on-1. That was good from Baker, but Farrell got front position and he wins the free. Came throw now, will go long. Anyway, holding free there against English. No, for English, sorry. Oh, 9.5 minutes to play here. Team English has the ball at half back for the Bulldogs. He'll just pump it long. Good fall at the back here for someone. Dylan Williams. High kick. That does fall in the favour of Ollie Wines. Can't take the mark though. Off we go again in the middle. Wines now in a good position. Goes inside 50. Good push out there from Marshall. Oh, good pressure there. Burn Jones was nice. Horn Francis. Out across to Butters. Should go. And he's missed. He's got to be kicking those directly in front. Puts it across the face. So 4 goals 7 for 4 goals 7 for Port here. Not working well. Bulldogs just hanging in really by a thread. And a nice kick out across there to Tim English working hard. As the big bopper of a ruckman goes in ball to Treloar. He'll play on now. He'll go down towards... Now, that's not really a good kick. It will fall to Dixon and he will take the mark. Charlie Dixon now towards the wing. Nice kick. Rosie, that's a great mark overhead. Butters would have kicked that if not in the wet weather. Yeah, he sort of wasn't really in... Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, that's not a good kick. Straight to English. Yeah, I think like those are the ones where like you're sort of running with a bit of momentum and you're sort of leading a bit. Like you could see with the kick he had. No, but anyway, English now with the ball and he will go out across to Jack McRae. So just under 8 minutes to play here. Doggies, yeah, they're sort of struggling to really now the last few minutes get in their forward half. Port just a bit better clamping them around the contest so far and they're setting up well in defence. But a nice lead there from 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐿. Couldn't do much though. Libba gets the kick out. McRae clean at ground level across to Anthony Scott. Just a high kick now towards the 2-1. Hannon gets up, can't hold on. Dylan Williams, good composure. I liked his game from last week, Williams. I thought his poise was very good. But anyway, Treloar now goes back towards half forward for the Bulldogs. In a good position there, 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐪 will take the mark. And 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐪 just goes bang from 60 in a good position. You know, Crummers. Well done from Boak. And he's rushed it through. Just to tell you what, Boak after they crossed the line, he just threw it onto the fence. Did you see? Yeah, no, 100% no, mate. What a win it was from the Bombers. There's always those upsets, man, and there you go. I'm all for it, man. I mean, you always got to support the underdog. Yeah, that's what I thought AFL Legend, but I thought he already crossed the line, so... Anyway. You know, across the other side of the wing, that was a nice tap from O'Brien, and he was pushed in the process, so he will win the free. Was the best sample team? Not too sure. I mean, I know in 2021, Woodville versus Torrens won. I don't really know, man. Caleb Daniel now. Goes towards half forward. Who's up? English in a good position. Can't take the mark. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻. Rosie. Hack around the corner. And setting up right here, the Bulldogs. Well done there from Liam Jones, one-on-one. Across to Dale now. Lowers his eyes. That's a nice short kick. Finds 𝐿iberatore. It's not 15. And he'll set it up. Not a great kick. Oh, no. It was a beauty. Straight to Waitman. I thought that was, yeah, kick straight to Dixon. But well placed for Cody. Lovely stuff. Well, Cody Waitman is this for a second. He's got 1 goal too so far, so he's been lively. The kick's on its way. It will come back. Does it have the distance? It sure does. Cody Waitman, welcome back. He's got 2. 2-point game. Good game. Come on, I forgot to have a point. Lovely stuff. The big codester on the board. Port on 31. Oh, yeah, sorry. Probably because it was a cancelled. There we go. Yeah, cheers for reminding me. AFL Legend. Yeah, this is the thing, you know. I make the excuses still, but I'm still, you know, working my way around this. Yeah. Okay, off we go again in the middle. English. We'll get the hit out there. McRae. Just sockers it forward. Butters. High kick. Oh, bloody Falcons right and square on the face of Jones there. Farrell now wants to get him to his favourite left. Lowering kick. Good enough to Marshall. No, not good enough. I'll take that back. Daniel now. Pinned. Obviously didn't have prior. Poor hands there from McAtee to Lysette. Tries and pushes 𝐿iberatore. He can't. Lever gets a kick and Oscar Baker. Oh, he keeps it in. Beautiful stuff. Port players are turning their heads. The ball's still alive here. Nice chase down from Rosie. Wines now. Gives it back to Connor. Who can he find? A deep kick to the top of the square. The Doggies have the numbers though, but Horne-Francis almost takes a beauty. Oh, that would have been special. English gets the clearance, and that is a shit kick straight to Dan Houston. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Horne-Francis there almost got up. That would have been a fucking ripper. Almost. Yeah. Well, Dan Houston now. Fucking hell. Can he kick? A much needed goal for Port. It's on its way. It won't come back. And we'll go through for a point. 3.5 minutes to play here. Port by 3. It's been a weird game. It feels like Port have been a lot better than this, but they've been inaccurate. I mean, same with the Bulldogs. It just doesn't feel like a 3-point game. It just feels like Port should be ahead by more. But the Doggies are hanging in there well. Starting to get into the game a little bit more. They've kicked some much needed goals. Oh, great mark from Miles Bergman. Beautiful overhead. Oh, CARDMAN 22. Oh my God, I can't believe it. How you going, mate? I know it's a fake one because the actual one is a mod. Oh, geez, Waitman, that's a great mark. I can't believe it. CARDMAN 22 was in my chat. Can you believe it? I don't know why people do that. They just make fake accounts of people. Anyway, Tim O'Brien, first game in the seniors, of course. He'll just go short, finds 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐴 in the midfield. So what do the Doggies do here? There's 2.5 minutes to play, so they could go end-to-end here. They might just methodically work their way as 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐴 goes short to the South African man of Jason Dranis, and he goes out across to Josh Bruce, and they'll unload here towards the non-commentary side. Taylor Dre, the former Hawk, good to see him back in the side. He's a bit injury prone, I tell you. He's going to launch it now inside 50. Who's up? There's not you. Oh, 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐴 almost getting up. Bonnet ground level, couldn't muster much. Who's it for here? Norton. Out to 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐴. Hands weren't great. And Boak will get the rebound here. A high ball. It's like aerial ping pong this game is almost. Just a lot of high kicks. A lot of turnovers. And Dre brings it over. Four goals, 8:32. 4 goals, 5:29. That man there, Tim English, he's done a good half. Pretty productive. Advantage here. Wines now. Deep kick. Oh, great intercept from Tim O'Brien. He's been okay, O'Brien, so far this game. Janison, low kick. Hutton can't hold on. That was good pressure from Rosie. He's going to pick it up. Connor now. Oh, he slips over. And he's kept it in somehow with the hand pass. Janison now out across to Hannon. Oh, and he's pinned. What a tackle from Butters. Great pressure. There's a nice kick inside 50. Burn Jones with the mark. So 57 seconds here. This will hurt the Bulldogs with a conceded goal here, you'd think. Well, Burn Jones, his other one goal, that was a nice goal he kicked in the first term. Chance now to extend the Port Adelaide's lead to 9 points. Low kick, he's got it. Important major there for Port Adelaide. Again, I still think the better team in this first half. Haven't the scoreboard well, but a much needed goal there. 5 goals, 8:38. Plays 4 goals, 5:29. 9-point margin, 18 seconds left here. So still a chance. Still a chance for a team to maybe get a quick inside 50 and a goal. We'll see, though. Off we go in the middle again. Line set with a hit out. Do the Dogs have time? Bont can't cleanly pick it up. Treloar. Bailey Dale. Nice kick there. Finds wins. They've got to go quick here. They'll run out of time. Dre, unless they take a mark here, maybe. No. All down Miles Bergman's throat. Well, half time. Well, that's a great half of footy. I mean, it's a tough grind. It's heavily contested, but still some decent moments, but yeah, it's probably going to be a low-scoring grind right to the end, you'd think. So Port by 9 points at half-time. Got a game on our hands here, though. Still only one's game, of course. Time for half-time. Bevo, Revo, the Dogs moving. 2 evenly matched teams, it seems. Yeah, 100% Aussie, mate. Right, fellas, I'm just going to go take a whiz, as I always do. And yeah, probably just get a drink as well. So yeah, we'll be back in a sec. Alright, I'm back. Ugh, have a look at the team stats while we're at it. Connor, third place on the ladder above Collingwood. Who would believe it? Yeah, nah, deal, mate. Pretty crazy stuff. The thing is, their percentage is pretty awful though. It's like 90%. But wins matter, especially for them. I just got to say the top 8, man. Anyway, half-time stats. Have a look. 2017 side 50s, Port's way. Bulldogs probably a bit better on the outside. But probably just cleaner in the middle. Plus 7 clearances Bulldogs way. They win the 10 clearances, probably thanks to 𝐴𝗏𝗏. I mean, he's had 10 clearances, I think, in this first half. Plus 10 contest possessions, so probably a little bit better on the contest end. Port have just been better at their chances, usually, especially inside 50. Went 48.1% efficiency inside 50 to 36. Might just paints the picture, really. More marks the Bulldogs' way too. Yeah, it's still anyone's game. Still think Port are the better team, but I think the Bulldogs are just keeping in it with, they get inside 50s enough their way too, and especially, they're winning plenty of clearances as well. Player stats, who's been going off? So we've got Ollie Wines with 18 disposals, McRae with 17, and Johannesson 2. Butters has 16, English and Bontempelli both have 15 each. 10 clearances, like that is crazy from Bontempelli. How about that? Go for the Swans flying, mate. Alright, goal assists, 1 to Richards, Marshall, Lob, Liberatore, and Butters. Contested marks, 2 to Waitman. Inside 50s, 5 to Rosie and Wines. Inside possession, 6 for Johannesson, Butters, and Williams. Yeah, Butters is having a really good half. Contested possession leader is 11. Is Bontempelli with 11. Burn-Jones, Boak, Dersma are the best so far, I think. Yeah, I've really liked Butters' half as well. He's been really getting stuck in. Yeah, Burn-Jones has been good. He's got the 2 goals. Rosie's been okay, I guess. Sort of lifted in that second term. 60-40 for Saints Pies game. Yeah, no, the favourites are definitely the Pies, but you never know what the Saints could muster. I mean, if Essendon are able to knock off the D's, well, I'll give the Saints a really good chance. They've got to play. Both teams got to be playing their best footy, though, of course. It's just a couple of goals. Dogs don't kick the first goal of the third term in wet conditions. Yeah, 100%, man. But they those first 5 minutes of the second quarter, they were able to really get into it. But yeah, like that's the thing. Momentum can really shift quickly, especially in the rain. It's only 2-goal lead. If Port kick at least the first 2 or 3 goals, I think it'll be do it. Yeah, look, I wouldn't say all that game over stuff. Like, I think this could be a very momentum shifting game, even in the wet. I don't know. Like, you never know for a legend. Like, both one or the other could happen. I'm just seeing it as a pretty tense game. But I think the Bulldogs' defense is just doing enough to not seep through more and more goals. So it's probably on their end too. All right, have a look at this, fellas. Look at this. I found this today. 𝐓𝐴𝐿𝐿, Tom Papley and Peter Laddams went to like a wine place where you can like kick golf clubs. Look at Laddams here. Now this guy, I know he's uncoordinated, but Jesus Christ. Look at this shite. Look at him. Can't even fucking hit a golf ball.
That was a joke, eh? You don't fuck me now.
That second swing always gets me. Fucking hell.
Yes!
Vegetable on and off the field, it seems. Jesus Christ. Gotta be kidding me. Oh, dearie me. You see a lot of AFL players really get around the golfing and everything. And by the way, fellas, if there's anyone on Twitter, make sure to give me a follow at 𝐼𝐴𝐿𝐿. Nearing 100 followers. I'm starting to get a bit active on the Twitter and etc. So if you've got it, make sure to chuck me a follow. It'd be much appreciated. Hopefully Daicos gets 30 plus like he gets every game. Yeah, I'll back him in, man. I think tomorrow won't be raining, as I did see in the weather, so it could be a good game, especially for him, because it's clean conditions and everything. I see Port will win by 7 points, says Eagles Rock. It could do, mate. Should be close. What else to do? Let's see if there's a good Sporkle quiz to do. Like, is a Giants Hawks match televised? Yeah, I know, Daniel, mate. It's weird. I think it's just because I've got to give like the Giants like a Channel 7 run and everything. I mean every team's got to eventually get one. Bolton got off, says Aussie. Oh well. I mean I thought it was a bit of both. Like I could see it definitely being a fine and definitely being a week. But geez, with the shit we've seen, oh, that had to be a week. You'd think like it was a very ill-disciplined punch right in the face. What's your thoughts on the gallery? And yeah, it's been good, mate. Been really seems a lot of people enjoying it, especially at the ground too. G'day Clay, welcome to stream, mates. What AFL team do you hate? Oh, I don't really hate a team. I mean, don't know really. I mean, probably like I don't know. Like, there's just not really much point hating a team because it just you live a miserable life if you're just hating a team and stuff. Obviously, like if you lose to a team close, you're gonna hate them a bit. But I don't try and like hate a club. I just try and like I like players from every club and everything. So yeah. Ronaldo or Messi? Oof, that's a tough one. Like them both. Why not both? Wait, a few people asked me that question. Last time I beat the Swans there, I know they put the Saints Pies games in Gathering. It would have been 90,000. Yeah, you got to remember. I guess at the start of the year, we were expecting this to be like the match of the season potentially. Like, I can't just change things. Like, the fixture was set in stone, back in January, and the Gathering was actually back in, like, November, I think. So, yeah. I mean, that's why the floating fixture exists. So, like, 2 months' time, if the team's performing well that we didn't know would perform, they would get more Channel 7 primetime slots. Yeah, they sure are, Clay, mate. Absolute champions. Yeah, Pies are a pretty decent team in the wet as well. But yeah, I think both really good teams at the moment. Like highly contested, and both sides' ball movement has been very, very good too. So it's going to be a great game. Right. Is there any new Sporkle quizzes we could have a crack on? Oh wow, look at this one. Australian Football League teams. Can you name the AFL teams? Oh, that's going to be a hard one. Tex Walker or Buddy? Oh, got to go Buddy, mate. Crazy how Burman's still playing footy. Says, yeah, no, he still is, mate, and he's the runner, I think, still for the North, so he's heavily involved with the club. Odds Pies $1.45 to $2.75. What's and I'm missing Miles Wire stretch. Oh, I think Pies are on paper just a better team, but like the Saints have been in great form. The question is, can they play their best, bringing up to like the top shelf teams at the moment? So, yeah, I could see why. And I think the Pies are pretty good in South Australia as well. Geez, $2.75 for the Saints. That's some good value. If there's any punters out there, maybe have a crack. This is some not bad odds. let's smash out a bit of a Sporkle quiz while we wait. What could we do? Can you guess my 2023 AFL rewards predictions? Now, let's give this a crack. So we're guessing this guy's AFL awards predictions. So this is opinionated. It's not really factual or anything. Right, first, has he put Melbourne? No, he hasn't. Wait a minute. He's put Collingwood, hasn't he? No. Geelong. Melbourne. Wait, Collingwood. Sydney. Brisbane. Okay. Does he put like a bit of a smoky team, Richmond? Who's he putting fifth? Carlton. No, he wouldn't put Carlton there because he's a Pies fan. I don't know, St Kilda. Who's he put up in here? Fremantle. Yep. Collingwood. Sydney. Oh, yeah, of course he doesn't put Carlton in finals. Has he put Port Adelaide? He's put Carlton at 9th, hasn't he? Oh, of course he puts Carlton at 9th. This Pies fan that created... Because his username's GoPies02. See Boomer Harvey's leg today? No, I didn't, mate. What happened? Must have heard it, I'm guessing. Or... okay, 10th. I don't know. Western Bulldogs. Port Adelaide. We'll go 18th. 4th. On. How far away? Okay, so players are huddling up. Almost about to get underway again. Who's he put last? West Coast? No, anyways, fellas, we'll move back now. Second half about to start again. Bye, fellas. Anyone just joined, welcome. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe on the stream. That'll be much appreciated. Got a good game of football here. 5 goals, 38. 4 goals, 529. Big game for both clubs. Both teams 2-2 at the moment. So it's a huge one for either side. All right. See, I still think Port have been better in the second term probably. Bulldogs claw their way back a bit, but still pretty evenly contested. Well, let's get this second half underway. Yeah, no, you must have been, Lando. Might be wet Sunday to talk about it. Yeah, I mean, the actual rain itself is drying up a little bit. Alright, well, here we go. So not a bad half from both clubs. Underway for the second half. Not term. Everyone's saying the wrong thing. Geelong now. Gives it out to Liberatore. And he just hacks it forward on his left boot. So inside 50, it's not a great kick. Easy for Bergman, but he's dropped the football. Norton now out across to Anthony Scott on his left boot. Snaps towards full forward, but easy pickings for a leader there. He'll go now out across and finds 𝐼𝐵𝐸. And Bulldogs free. Trelaw now will play advantage. Deep kick towards Norton. 𝐼𝐗𝐿𝐼 in beautiful position. Takes the intercept mark. And he'll go short now. Finds 𝐴𝐿𝐼𝐴. It's going to go deep now. It's not really the greatest kick. Dixon now. Good tackle from Bruce. Umpire's ball. There's Dixon sitting on top of Bruce. Bloody hell. It's all happening here. Yeah. Alright. Ball up. 𝐼𝐴 hits it out. And it's a dangerous tackle against 𝐼𝐴. 𝐬𝐵 now. Goes short to Trelaw. Dishes it to 𝐿iberatore now to Daniel. It's a deep kick. Who's up here? English in good position. Can't take it. And umpire's ball. So they have it where they want it, the Bulldogs. Yeah, always going to be a dangerous tackle from 𝐼𝐴 there. Lob hits it out. English gets a little hack kick, smothered. Umpire's ball again. 𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐴 soccer out of nothing. There we go. We'll hold up. Is it a goal? Umpire just wants to double check things. Oh, this should be some sort of a start for the Bulldogs. Let's see. Umpires calls a goal. They just want to check if it's touched. I mean, I don't know why they had to review that. It's a goal every day of the week. Or maybe, hold up. Was it maybe touched by Mackenzie's shoe? It doesn't look like it. It looks like there's a clear gap. Maybe he might have hit the leg hairs. Geez, 𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐴's been the difference maker, I think, this game for the Bulldogs. This will be his third if it's counted. They're taking their time. They can't see much of a deflection. Other teams must think 𝐿iberatore moved sides with how often they kicked it. Yeah, nah, mate, he's been getting all of it. Has to be insufficient evidence, but with the... Yeah, there we go. Okay, so it will be a goal. The Bulldogs are the much needed one there. So they get the first of this third term, or this second half. Big goal there. 𝐼𝐴 needs to be in the ball. Yeah, no, it does. I mean, it's a touch of the post, but in terms of the plays, yeah. Might have hit the leg hairs. We don't know. It looked like from the angles there was a gap. But yeah, 𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐴's been good tonight. 3 goals. 3 goals too, so he's been peppering the scoreboard. And the mark, obviously, earlier, that was beautiful too. Off we go again in the middle. English now, out across to Trelaw. Put Trelaw into the pump, but Bonk gets it back. Instantly pinned. And umpire's ball didn't have prior. So, a 3-point game here. Low scoring, of course. Start of this third quarter. Line set, out of the ruck. That was beautiful there to Horne-Francis now. Good kick, Charlie Dixon. Could he go bang here from 55? Dixon now. It's a big kick. Has it got the distance? No, ball's still alive. He hasn't gone through. Jarnison now gets the rebound. 50. Could come back here. Bruce under it. Oh, I didn't even realize. That's a mark. Jeez, it looked like he got the bites of the cherry there, but nothing there. Big Al, thanks. Welcome, mate. Hopefully you're going well. Welcome to the stream. Another ball up here. Libba now. Kick round the corner. 𝐼𝐗𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐪, good positioning again. Oh, he's looking like his 2021 self at the moment, but a poor turnover there. Inboard now. 𝐴𝐿𝐴, 𝘬𝐵𝐿𝐴. Hands out to Daniel. That's a nice kick. Finds 𝐼𝐗𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐪, sorry. Who does he want to find? Does he find a lead? Just going to go in the lob's direction. Can't take the mark. Clean hands from 𝐵𝐿𝐴 now. Will clear it out of defence. And that's a nice kick in the space of 𝐷𝐻𝐻𝐪. Good mark there. 𝐷𝐻𝐻𝐪 now. Just a long kick. It's a poor one. Bruce needs to be clean here. He's good enough. Tim English now hands it across to Caleb Daniel. He'll go on board. And that's a nice kick to 𝘬𝐵𝐿𝐴. Johannesson now. Goes out across. Jeez, they got crunched there. Ed Richards now. Usually a good kick. He goes short, finds Oscar Baker. He'll play on gun a few manners from 55. It's a 2-on-1. Bontempelli, what a mark. Marcus Bontempelli, what a game he's having. He's got, well, let's check now. He had 10 clearances at half time. He's got 12. And he could have a goal here. He should be converting. Bontempelli. It's a high kick. Is it home? There we go. It's all clear. Bontempelli on the board. What a mark that was. Jeez Louise. Huge stuff. It was a great kick too from Oscar Baker. Gained the advantage of those few of those steps and then just went bang there. Unloaded. Great kick. And yeah, Bontempelli. Some sort of a mark. Beautiful 1-on-1 mark there. So much needed goal from the skipper. In the middle again. The Bulldogs are in the lead. Who'd have thunk it? Dixon kick smothered. Rosie in and under. Just gets the hands out. Those are nice hands. Drew now to Dixon. And he blasts it inside 50. That's a good kick. Marshall can't take the mark. Was he held? Nothing there from the umpire. Hands were nice there. Across to Liam Jones. And he gets it down the line in McRae's direction. Can't take the mark. Difficult one to juggle there. And Rosie brings it over. The Bonted some footballer. Yeah, he's a classy player, mate. Classy player. Boundary thrown here. English with the head out. Hacked forward now from 𝐴𝐿𝐴. Not a good kick. Easy intercepting mark there from McKenzie. And we'll go short to Burden. Do they want to switch to the other side here, Port? Low kick to Wines. That puts him under the pump, but was clean enough to Butters. Hands it to Willem Drew. Now to Houston. Kick is not a good one. Johannesson. Hit the ground first. It was a bit unlucky. McRae. Nice hands there. Hannon. Over the top. No, sorry, that was O'Brien. Bailey Williams does well. Keeps it in. 𝐼𝐗𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐪. He's copped one high. Bloody fast-moving football at the moment. Okay, so Scotty Lycett's been subbed out of the game. That's a sort of a big out there for Port. But hey, Charlie Dixon, he was good in the ruck against the Swans when he came in, so it could be a blessing in disguise for Port Adelaide. I think it was a free kick to 𝐷𝐻𝐻𝐪. So he goes down the line. 𝐵𝐿𝐴 under the football. Keeps it in. How about that? Oh, gives it straight to Waitman. Farrell now. Fumbles there from 𝐷𝐻𝐻𝐪. Was he without the football? Nothing there from the umpire. Umpire's ball. Another ruck contest here. Dixon, that's just beautiful there. That's what Port need in the ruck. Butters now. 𝐼𝐗𝐿 to a 1-on-1. Burne-Jones uses his body beautifully there, then gets crunched in a 𝐼𝐗𝐿 tackle. That was beautiful. Bang. What a tackle. Finlayson in English. Finlayson hits it out. Treloar gets it on the shoot. Should be a front on free. Nothing there. 𝐼𝐗𝐿. Caleb Daniel. Good enough. Another hands. Few skill errors from both teams at the moment so far. A lot of turnovers. Artie Jones picks it up. Leaves it behind him. Norton. That was nice. Inboard to Daniel clean at ground level. Gives it back to Norton. Who can they find here? He's going to go deep towards the pocket. And his kick is out on the full. Wines now goes out across to Connor Rozee. Very classy footballer, this one. There he goes short. Trent McKenzie. So Bulldogs by 3 here. Ball in their back half at the moment. Houston goes wide to 𝐸𝐻𝐻. Hands over top the Farrell now. Butters. What will he do? He dishes it back to Farrell. Bit of a stitch up of a hand pass, but he juggles it nicely. Now Finlayson. It's a high ball. Who's under this one? And Bruce did well there to win the holding free. Well, it's Bruce's football. And just set it up. That looks like, oh no, looked like it was out in the full at first. You only throw him. Gee whiz, the D's of that day made the bot look like 5'2". Oh, it was a beauty, Josh, mate. That Dons win. I think they're a lot more tougher, and their pressure, especially off the turnover, was brilliant. Great win from them. Beautiful pickup from McEntee. Dixon now. Can he kick a goal? Ah, he's hit the woodwork. That's unlucky. Jeez, that would have been something special from Charlie. 2-point game now. 5 goals 9 to 6 goals 5. Jardison now goes out across from O'Brien. Goes to 𝐼𝐗𝐿. Who's up here? Oscar Baker. Can't get it cleanly. Bontempelli just hacks it on the shoe. It's not a bad kick in the direction of Norton, and he holds his ground nicely. 𝐼𝐗𝐿. What a tackle, 𝐼𝐿. Rozee will play advantage. He's been good tonight, 𝐼𝐿 again. Butters now out across. Can Port go end to end? It's McEntee. Nice to Burne-Jones. It's about this final kick. Who they got in the lead? They've got... Oh, I think they had an option down and full forward, but goes short to Marshall. Marshall's a great kick of the footy. Toddy Marshall lines up. Kick, it comes back. Hits the post again. Jeez, they've had a few of those tonight. Port Adelaide, a few posters. 1-point game. That's 2 in a row, I think. Oh, well, Bailey Dale now will kick it in. Goes out to Johannisen. Just prop it up down the line. Push out the marking contest, so Tim English is free. Told to go now. We'll just blast it down the line. Norton in good position. Can they get going forward here? He's got a deep 1-of-1. We'll just slow it down. Norton now. Waitman's up there, can fly, almost. Wines, gives it out to Burton. And they could reload here out the other side. So Jackson Mead, sub of course, activated a few minutes ago. Marshall out across to Finlayson. A deep kick, one-on-one. It's Dixon and... Oof, almost. Liam Jones, what a chase down tackle. Dixon steals the football. And it's an incorrect disposal. Whew. Kick down the line now. Bergman in good position. Couldn't take the mark. Norton blasts it forward. Hannon under it. Artie Jones. No advantage paid. It'll be Mitch Hannon's free kick here. So a deep kick. 𝐼𝐗𝐿𝐴, beautiful bodywork. And the mark. Oh, yep, it's paid. He did well there, 𝐼𝐗𝐿𝐴. Beautiful bodywork there on Williams. I felt like he didn't... Oh, I don't know. It looked like he did hold it for long enough, but... Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, chop the arms anyway. 8-2 free kick to his favour. Yeah, well, yeah, they've had a few frees their way, obviously. Well, 𝐼𝐗𝐿𝐴. Can he slot a much needed major here for the doggies? To extend their margin out to 7 points. The kick will come back. And it's home. 𝐼𝐗𝐿𝐴 says it's touched. I don't know, maybe it was over the line first. Okay, so it was touched, but was it over the line? Oh, I think it is touched. Or maybe not. It's touched there. It hasn't crossed the post. Has he done it again? Has 𝐼𝐿𝐴 done it again? Oh, he's having a good night tonight again. Oh, we'll take our time. Oh, 𝐼𝐿𝐴, what a champion. Oh, why do we have to trade this guy away? It still kills me. Oh, but I love him. I just love 𝐼𝐿𝐴 still. Ah, what a champ. Well, there we go. Another goal save. I wish he stayed, but like, I don't know. I felt like at the time, like, we could have maybe let him go. We just had problems with no ruck. But did we have to let 𝐼𝐿𝐴 go? He had potential, man. He's a good key defensive post, but it's beyond us now. And of course, the year after becomes an All-Australian. Anyway, we'll forget about it. Anyway, boundary thrown at Port Adelaide's half-forward line. You think it would have been worse if it was close last Saturday night and they had to review it? Yeah, probably, man. Oh, a win cancelled by a goal review. Jeez, would have hurt. Dixon gets the hit out. 𝐼𝐿𝐴, twists and turns. Beautiful evasion in. Board to Wines. Gives it back to Travis 𝐵oke. Good pressure from Richards. That looked like a throw from O'Brien. Jesus Christ. Yeah, drop mark there from Bergman. Should have been taking that one. Boundary umpire with the ball in here. 𝐵oke, well read. But McRae with the intercepts. Kicks down the line. Norton in good position. McKenzie did well. Scott. English. Just hands it over straight to Port Guernsey. Butters. 𝐵oke. Holding free. I think it's Finlayson's way. And it is. Well, Finlayson can go back here. Well, Finlayson was a great game from him last week. And there's a chance to put Port Adelaide back in front. Finlayson. It will be hooking across the face. Could fall to someone here. Ball alive. Williams. Oh, he's got to watch out. Gives it to Liam Jones. A hacky kick. Not a good one. It'll work for the doggies, though. Be only throwing. 6:14 to play. The Bulldogs by 2 points. 6 goals 6 to 5 goals 10. They've been inaccurate tonight. Both teams have been pretty inaccurate, but Port obviously a lot more. Dixon front position. Rosie. Clean out to Wines. Now to Houston. Can he go bang from 50? The kick looks good. And a beautiful push out there by the main man of Marshall. Took me a while to remember his name. And a great kick there from Houston. Port back in front. 4-point margin. Okay now. What a goal from Houston, though. Big kick from 55. Huge stuff there. Off we go in the middle again. Trelaw now. We'll get a clearance in Ilialia's direction. Oh, can't take the mark. Cheering on Ilialia quite a bit tonight. Wines. Not good hands there. Rosie under it. Can't pick up the football. The rain's starting to tumble down a bit again. But Connor has it. Dishes it out to Bergman. Just barrels it down the line. And English, lovely mark there. Now English goes deep inside 50. Lob can't take the mark. They have the Crummers here. Maybe the Bulldogs. Ilialia can't dispose of it cleanly. Liberatore in and under. Ball still alive here. 𝐴𝐴𝐵𝐵 gets it out. Hacky kick there. Liberatore. Look at him burst through. Rosie now evades the stoppage. And he just blasts it out. Look, it could put someone under the pump. Liam Jones under it though. Pickup was good and just gets the kick away. Falls nicely to Williams. In ball to Ed Richards. Wants to find a target here. Low kick. Almost to Waitman. Slap failed there from 𝐴𝐵𝐵𝗹. Waitman, beautiful pressure. Norton just gets the hands out to Hannon. Can't get a clean pair of hands. Back to Norton. Who's free, is it? Okay, it's high. Free to Mitch Hannon. Okay. I thought Norton gave away a high contact there, but Hannon, it was a late call from the umpire. I'll take that. We will take that if you're a Bulldogs fan. Well, Mitch Hannon should restore the Bulldogs lead here. 6 goals 6 to 6 goals 10 to put the Doggies back in front. He converts. Well, we're seeing a bit of end-to-end game here. Lead changes left, right and centre. Much needed goal there for the Doggies to regain the lead. Ooh, game on here. Still very, very scrappy game, but it's a game about territory and possession, really, this one. This will go down to the wide, I reckon, definitely now. Yeah, it should be, mate. Anyway, back again in the middle. Who gets this? Oh, what a soccer from Houston. Blast it 60 metres in the air. Richards under it. Good attack on the football. Got to get rid of it, he does. Horn Francis now, he's been quiet. Beautiful smother from Bontempelli. Trelaw now, gives it out to the Bont. Who can he find in his shoe? Not really the greatest kick there to Waitman, but he made a good effort of it. Liberatore into McRae now. Good kick to 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴. Oh, he drops the mark, but could follow up his work here. He's pushing the back. Oh, Jesus. Maybe he played for it. And it's a boundary throw. Jeez, that I don't know how that wasn't pushing the back. That had to be every day of the week. It's someone's free kick. Maybe it was insufficient intent. I don't know what the hell that was all for. Okay. Houston now. Deep kick towards the wing. Can't mark the football there. Mead and 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴 did well. Yeah, good VD, mate. Hopefully going well yourself, mate. 3.5 minutes to play in this third quarter. The Doggies by 2 points. We've got a cracking Saturday night football affair here. Whew. Dogs look good right now as the ball movement isn't clean. Yeah, it isn't 100% clean, of course, but you know, they're starting to edge the Port Adelaide a wee bit. Repeated entries. Treloar in and under. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴 as he always is. Dishes it out. McRae nice to lob. Just gets a little kick forward. It falls nice to 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴, but he fumbles that one. Dixon now. He should be pinned. Just gets the hands away, but he's going to be pinned for ball. That was beautiful there. From 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴. Plays on now. Deep kick. Who's up? Good punch from 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴. And Norton's hurt himself here. No, he's okay. Jeez, it looked like he was down cold turkey, but looks fine now. Oh, he just copped the nasty one. Friendly fight from English. Anyway. Ball in here. William-Drew did nice. Connor Rosie just check sides it out of there. No one can read it nicely, but Bailey Dale reads it best. He's going to reload back inside 50. Who's in the position here? Good punch there from McKenzie. 2:17 to play. And Bevo's going to make the trip down towards the sidelines through the lift. I'm guessing the lift because, you know. I mean, yeah, surely it's a lift, not a flight of stairs. Oh, no, there's Bevo. Looks like he took the stairs. Oh, who can pick up this football? Dixon was nice. 𝐻𝐿𝐴, though, that was clean hands. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴 out to Scott. Can they offload one more? Bailey Dale. Not the greatest kick. She's hot in the kitchen at the moment. Hutton just gets it out. Rosie. He's had a good third turn. Now to Bergman. They seem to set up well, the Bulldogs here. 𝐵𝐿𝐵𝗶𝗹 almost took on the 3-on-1, but he does beautiful. That's huge from 𝐵𝐿𝐵𝗶𝗹. Out across to Mead. Just can't get the clean hands. Beautiful there from 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴. Dishes it out to Finlayson around the corner now. 1-on-1 to be won here. Liam Jones. A nice 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴 there. Was legal. Johannesson. Gets it out. No one can pick up the football. McRae in and under. Liam Jones has hurt himself and will be holding the ball there against McRae. Didn't attempt to get it out. So the rain's starting to tumble down again. Deep kick. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴 in good position. Can't take the mark. An umpire's ball. So forward 50 stoppage here for Port. Can they get a goal? 48 seconds remain of this third term. Hit out from Dixon. Chance for Rosie. Twist and turns. He's going to centre the ball. Not a good one. It was touched. Lob. Couldn't get a clean possession. Chance for Jackson Mead, the sub. They'll do for Port Adelaide, you'd think. Another forward 50 stoppage. Dixon grabs out of the ruck. And it's another boundary throw. Now it's out in the full. So Doggies probably want to slow it down here. Anyway, down the line goes... That was Jones. McRae holds it in. It's a ball up here. Should just be 3/4 time. You'd think McRae gets the kick forward. Touch ball. It's a time run out here for the Bulldogs. Or maybe a chance here if they can lie their eyes from Burton. It could roll through. Nothing there. All right, well, 3/4 time. Game on here. 2-point margin. The Bulldogs narrowly winning it so far. 6 goals, 10-46. 7 goals, 6-48. Probably were better in that second term. Started to hit the scoreboard a little bit better. But it's a hard one to go over. It's just a heavily contested, even display. We've got a few knocks and bruises so far. I'm on the waters, by the way, fellas. I'm actually gonna have to take another whiz and bust in for another trip to the old loot. So yeah, no, it's been a pretty tough quarter. It might be a boring game for some, but hey, it's a close game. This is what we want. So yeah, I'll be back in a sec. Right, I'm back. Alright, let's have a look at these team stats here while we wait. Yeah, no, it is enjoyable, Juddy. I mean, yeah, a few people said in the chat it's been a bit of a boring game. I mean, I actually love the wet weather footy games. They're pretty entertaining. As if there hasn't been any fight set as well. That would actually be pretty good. That should be a reaper of a final term. Geelong versus West Coast will be the worst boring game of the gallery. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, I don't know, Blake. A few people said it. So. No, this should be a beauty. An absolute beauty. I mean, I wouldn't mind the doggies sort of getting up. Tip them by 10. Could happen. But yeah. Okay. Have a look at these team stats. So, yeah, just pretty evenly sort out game, really. Doggies probably had the wood a little bit in that third quarter. I mean, they won the quarter. It was a 1-goal-2 to 3-goal-1 quarter the Bulldogs' way. So team stats, dead even. 41 inside 50s apiece. Plus 9 clearances the Bulldogs' way, so pretty much expected. Contested games, almost dead even. Port have one more contested possession. Bulldogs a little bit better on the outside, more uncontested possessions, more marks, plus 14. Yeah, they've probably been a little bit better end to end, Port Adelaide, but yeah, it's just really even. And yeah, the Bulldogs obviously made the more in their chances as well, more goals and points in a wet weather game, and it is pretty good. Yeah, that's right, Paul. I like running games, hard slog, great skills, need to get the job done. Yeah, sure do, mate. And the thing is, well, I don't know if anyone saw Rory lob, but he was like, he hurt his wrist near the end. Those are the ones where like it's like really cold and like your limbs are so numb, and then if you get like I don't know, you get stomped on by your foot, or like you get kicked, your foot gets kicked, or no, sorry, your hand gets kicked by a foot. Like, oh, I know the pain. It's like that tingling, numb, really like painful, sore feeling where you can't feel your hand. Oh, takes me back to the good old wet weather games. Can't spot I've tipped the Dogs to this game. Yeah, same with me, Blake. Yeah, I've had a good start of the round so far with the tips. I mean, No, not really. I don't think many... I'm doubting many people tipped Essendon, so it was okay to get that one wrong, but I think the majority did tip Port, so to get this one right would be good, but hey, I'm all for a close game. May the best team win. I mean, even if I get the tip wrong, a respectable losing tip of I think it will be at least a close game. You know, and I get the moral victory there a bit. I don't know. Things like crap, yeah, it does. I've just been following all the tips. Yeah, make sure to get them on each week, lads. The weekly tips. Cash prizes for the winners as well. If you have been tipping since round 1 on the ESPN tips. Yeah, that's true as well, AFL legend, mate. It's the cold nights. Well, it's a big final turn for both these sides. It's 2-2. Both these teams do sit. It's a huge win heading into next week for both these clubs. Should be, of course, right down to the wire. I'll have a quick look at the live ladder while we have a little bit of time. So the teams at the moment, the Bulldogs currently winning, they will move to 9th, and Port will drop a game, move to 11th. So that's what she's looking like at the moment. Yeah, it has a bit. It's been on and off a bit, AFL legend. It's been all over the shop actually. Okay, well, 4th quarter. Let's get underway. Let's hope for a cracking finish to this good-looking game. Oh, off we go. We're underway. 𝐼𝐴 held straight away. And win the free. Right, it's a quick request from us, Dummos, who can't know the players as well as you. Can you say Richmond go forward through Dust, Johnson and Kerr, so we just know which team is in possession? Oh, you mean about this game? But yeah, sure, man. I'll try and commentate as best I can. Anyway, Dixon, nice intercepting mark there. Should be a good end. Yeah, should be, mate. Okay, Fronell will play on. That's really hugging the boundary, and that's out in the full. No, it's out in the full. First 2 goals. This term huge of this size. Yeah, it's a big goal, especially in these conditions. Low scoring game too. Anyway, boundary thrown again. So we're probably going to be expecting a lot of stoppage after stoppage play. So McLean is on as the sub, so he's been subbed off. Right, Burton now dishes it out across to the cannon of McKenzie. Kick down the line. That was a nice fist there. Treloar, could be pinned. Lucky there. Bailey-Dale, a high kick. Who's under this one? Is the big Timmy English? Oh, almost drops the mark. Awkward kick in the middle. Treloar did well. Bontempelli gets a quick kick forward. Who's at home here? Cody Waitman. Oh, he's having a fantastic game. Big there again. Well, Cody Waitman, this is for his 4th. Could he single-handedly carry the Bulldogs to a victory? Because this is what it's almost felt like in the forward line especially. Well, Cody Waitman, 2 minutes into this first term. Important kick here directly in front. And you better believe he slotted home. Cody Waitman. What a player. He extends the Bulldogs lead out to 8 points. 8 goals, 6, 54. 6 goals, 10, 46. Not criticise. Yeah, that's totally fine, Eric, mate. But yeah, I try and like say the player names as best I can, man. The thing is, like, I don't know, like when I do commentate, just like as it falls naturally to me, like sometimes I do it too slow because the ball moves too fast. I'm like trying to catch up. But yeah, I was trying my best. And the thing is, I know every player, but I just like, well, usually I know every player, but like I just like have like just a brain fade, like a split second brain fade because my brain doesn't process quickly enough. Wait, who's the player? There we go. You know. Off we go in the middle again. English, big hit out there. Horn Francis under it, and he needs to have a big last term, you'd think. Gets the clearance, but falls to 𝐼𝐶𝐞 nicely, and yeah, that was good there. Cop the bump, but dishes it out to Bailey-Dale nicely. Twists and turns, back to 𝐓𝐿𝐴. Just keeps it in. No, he's brought it out. Well, if we go in the middle again. Dixon with a nice hit out. That was a beautiful tap from Bontempelli. Oscar Baker. Waitman played it well. Didn't win the free though. 𝐷𝐸𝐿𝐴 dispossessed. Artie Jones. Oh, look at the agility on him. Oh, breaks the tackle. How good's that? Dishes it back to Treloar. On his left boot. Not a good kick. Picked off there by Travis Boak. Yeah, he has been a bit AFL legend. He hasn't been too bad along the wing. Obviously, probably his best performance against the Bulldogs, but he's been pretty decent. All right, Liam Jones leaves his man here. He's got to commit. He did well. Jonathan. Oh, my fucking KO's crashed. For goodness sake, does this every time. Why can't it do it at 3/4 time when it doesn't fucking matter? Anyway, hold up. Jonathan has the free. Anyway, boundary throwing. I'm at the most livest point now. Sandy Wong with the stream, mate. Hopefully going well. Close game. Bulldogs with the first of the final term. They're up by 8. Dixon front position. Just gets the kick away. 𝐓𝐿𝐴. Yep, that was a holding free against Caleb Daniel there. Free to Butters. Yeah, literally AFL legend, bloody hell. Huh. Alright, kick down the line. Who's at ground level? Nice from Johannesson. Gets the kick forward. He's been lively tonight, Johannesson, across half back. Norton, what a mark. Gets up. He plays on to Caleb Daniel. He's got it's a few options. He could go to lob. He's going to centre it up. 𝐼𝐗⁄ almost. Ball still alive here. Who can trap it in? Farah holds it in. Should be umpire's ball when it is. Lob out of the ruck. And held in there, Caleb Daniel. .450 stoppage here for the Bulldogs. They're getting the repeated stoppages. 𝐿𝐴 with a clearing kick. Horn Francis gets tackled. Nice tackle from Waitman. Yeah, they're playing well, Joey, mate. Playing some good footy. Houston, Rosie, who's had a better second term. Or second half, sorry. Oscar Baker, great acceleration. Richards now dishes it across to 𝐼𝐗⁄. Oh, shows the stiff arm. He backtracks. A high ball here. Who's up? 𝐿𝐴 is in good position. Should take the mark. No, he goes for the punch instead. Norton, good tackle. Clearing kick from Butters, but it's straight to Tim English. Oh, could Timmy go bang from 70 here? Go on, son. Roll out the barrel. Now we're going to get a bit carried away. Dogs on top and clearances contest footy keys. Yeah, exactly, Juddy, mate. That's the thing. 𝐵𝐵𝗶𝗹, oof, almost. Horn Francis just gets it away. Not a good kick. Jackson Mead. Oh, and throw it in. Oh, could almost was out in the full there. Liberatore hands it out. Not a good hit. It sets hands on Butters. Lovely spin move. Houston now. Deep kick forward. Jones has position, and that's a lovely intercept mark. I tell you what, Liam Jones has had a good night tonight. An underrated player from mine. I think he's left his man well. He's done well one-on-one. You don't earn stats for a few things he's done, but he's been good. And on the kick by foot, not good. Commentary curse. Horn Francis, a low kick inside 50. There you go. Jones again. But he gets it straight to Butters, but the chase down tackle was good. He forces the turnover. Good pressure applied from McLean. And Jonathan does well enough. Thirteen and a half minutes to play here. Still anyone's game. Houston gets it inside 50. This is where they struggled a bit with these inside 50 contested marks, but there you go. A huge mark from Todd Marshall. The most accurate set shot kicker from last year. You'd think he kicks this and brings it back to a 2-point margin. Is YouTube your job? Oh, bloody hell, mate. Don't earn enough at all for it to be my job. Be cool if I could, but no, mate. Nah, it isn't my job. It's just a hobby, as I always say, mate. Hobby, passive income, money on the side. Anyway, Todd Marshall. They struggled with a few of these contested marks inside 50, but Toddy Marshall takes one. It's an important kick here to bring it back to 2 points. He splits the middle. Port Adelaide closing the gap. 7 goals, 10.52. 8 goals, 6.54. We've got a game on here again. I mean, we've always had a game on, but it's an important major. Yeah, it could be a draw, maybe, on the cards. But yeah, he's a good kick of the footy, Marshall. Easy goal. 7 goals, 10.52. 8 goals, 6.54. And Charlie Dixon getting a bit of a taping up in the middle. Lob. In the hit out. Craig Butters, he's been good tonight in the cold face. Horn Francis out across to Burton. Can Burn Jones take this mark? Good punch there from 𝐼𝐻𝐿. Brilliant punch. Off we go. With another boundary throw and lob. Does well. McRae upheld. Ball up. Oh, yeah, cheers, Eric. Appreciate the kind words, mate. Yeah, I mean, I guess if I keep on doing commentary, might get better, I guess. Hey, Horn Francis. Yeah. Of bounds. Draw, I bet you. Okay. $100 on it. No balls, mate. $100 on the draw right now. Show me the betting receipt as well. No, Jax. Only joking. Surely you do, though. It actually could be. Oh, here we go. Horn Francis breaks away from the stoppage. Good kick inside 50. Finds Todd Marshall. Okay, well, here we are. It's a kick from about 50 metres on his wrong side, Marshall. From the right-hand pocket. Oh, if he slots this. This will be something special. Does the old family go for the Swans? Oh, look at Marshall just moving the plastic chair. I guess so. I mean, my mum doesn't really go for footy much, but yeah, Dad is a Swans fan, so like father, like son. Toddy Marshall now. Can he kick this? Oh, this will bring the house down. Marshall kicks on its way. Looks good. Oh, it's home. What a kick, Todd Marshall. It's 2 in a row for Port, and it's 2 in a row for him. Big goal. Port Adelaide regain the lead. Oh, what did I say earlier? He is a great kick of the footy with the set shots. Much needed goal there. Huge stuff. $11:19 to play, so still plenty of time here. You'd think of repeated stoppages, there'll be plenty of stops on the clock. Could be over a 32-minute quarter. Who knows? It's actually been pretty fast going here because 14 minutes and almost halfway through. Off we go in the middle again. Lob hit out. I've been doing these clearances as of late, Port, though. Butters, he's been good at those. Just those 50-50s he's been able to win. Ed Richards at ground level was good, but a tackle was beautiful there from 𝐼𝐴𝐿. Umpire's ball. Horn Francis. That's better from the former #1 pick. Half forward kick. Oh, no, it's not paid. Connor Rosie now. Kick towards the pocket. Too much of a loopy ball, and O'Brien was able to intervene. Clearing kick there. Not a good kick from Kyle Daniel, intercepted from Bergman. Can they reload here, Port? They have the momentum, they have the lead. 10:25 to play. Bergman will just hold it up. And now inside 50. Who's up here? Lob almost takes the mark. Crumbing. Almost Jackson Mead. Ball still up here. It's a front on contact free. And it's a free kick. Yep, that was poor there from Ed Richards. Try to go for a spore, and it will be 𝐼𝐴𝐿𝐴 𝐸𝐻𝐻𝐻's kick. Directly in front. Oh, 𝐤𝐿𝐴 𝐸𝐻𝐻𝐻 is fired up. He's appealing for the free as well. Huh. Jesus. No chance for 𝐼𝐴𝐿𝐴 𝐸𝐻𝐻𝐻 to extend Port Adelaide's lead. Out to 8 points. He's kicked it. Big goal, and there's the bow and arrow. You'll love to see it. Yeah, that could be the game. I don't know. We saw Port were able to get the repeated entries in a few minutes and hit the lead. Oh, no, sorry. It's a 10-point margin. Oh, 9 goals, 10, 64, 8 goals, 654. Still a long way to go, though. 9 minutes. $9:33 to be exact. You'd think if they kicked the next goal, Port, they'd probably see it home. Yeah, and he's fired up there. 𝐼𝐴𝐿𝐴 𝐸𝐻𝐻𝐻. Beautiful stuff. Umpire will throw it up. Off we go again in the middle. Oh, Finlayson. Beautiful. Connor Rosie gets an inside 50 for Port. They have the numbers here, the Bulldogs. Easy mark there for Liam Jones. Oh, not the greatest kick. What was that? Oh, but Ed Richards. Oh, can't hold on. That would have been a beautiful one-handed mark. Jackson Mead just whips the hands out. Good smother from 𝐵𝗹𝗶𝗹. They're applying the pressure in their forward half here, the Doggies. Richards, clearing kick, that's nice. Finds Oscar Baker. Who can they go here? They're going to go deep towards Norton. Good fist there from Bergman. And he'll find the boundary unless... Yeah, well. English and Finlayson in the ruck. English with the hit out. And umpire's ball. Anthony Scott now around the corner. That's a poor kick out in the full. Not what the doggies wanted inside 50. Port have started to really control. They've controlled this fourth team beautifully. Especially they've swung the things their way. Defence is held up. McKenzie now just cannons it out of defence. Punched from O'Brien. Oh, poor hand pass. McRae now. Gets it on the boot. Wobbling kick towards the top of the square. Can Norton break free from 𝐼𝐵? Can he soccer it through? Oh, 𝐼𝐵. Beautiful stuff. That could be a match-saving moment there from 𝐼𝐵. Look at this. Oh, Norton. He should have socked it through. What a chase down tackle there from 𝐼𝐵. Oh, that was beautiful. 𝐼𝐵, has he won 2 games in a row? Single-handedly. Oh, bloody hell. All down the line now. O'Brien with another spoil. McLean in and under. Umpire's ball. 7:58 to play. Anyway, free against English for a holding free. Finlayson now will chew down the clock. Bailey Williams, oh, beautiful there from McEntee. Mead now. Jones, just a high kick, not a good one. He'll come back. Marshall. Not a good kick. Caleb Daniel, shortest man in the field with an intercepting mark. All right, Joe Hannison. Short to Liberatore. Can't really do much. They're just going to pop it down the line. Oscar Baker in and under. Good tackle from Houston. 9-point margin, 6:40 to play. You'd think if the Doggies get one within the next minute or two, could be game on again. Not a good kick from 𝐴𝐿, and that's a nice kick there. Rosie holds it up. Kick out to Bergman. Yeah, Lucas, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're going well. And they'll slow it down. Rosie marks in midfield. Out across now to Kane Farrell. And Butter's working hard. A high kick now. Who's up here? Spore there from 𝐼𝐵. I mean, not 𝐼𝐵, English, but it falls to Houston. Can he have another pop from 60? Marshall. Oh, almost takes the mark. Good slap forward. Anthony Scott. Williams. Richards. Not a good kick. Oh, but a fumble there from Williams. That could be costly. Liberatore, but they have the numbers, Port. Hand pass from Daniel out across to Richards. Baker just keeps it in. Has the balance. And a high kick towards Norton up against 𝐼𝐗𝐿𝐼𝐿. Oh, he's been brilliant again tonight. What a moment. How many moments has he had? Huge stuff. I want to slow it down here. Port Mackenzie just hacks it on the shoot. Finlayson in a good spot. And the punch from Bont was good. Liberatore just breaks the tackle. Butters, great attack on the footy, and he wins the stoppage there. That was beautiful there from Butters. He's just been crazy. Anyway, Daniel now, high entry. Can they get something here? Houston under it, can't take the mark. And yes, he wins the holding free. Yeah, cheers, Lucas. Appreciate it, mate. Houston now will go, just bomb it down the line. .4:18 to play here. They need a goal probably within the next minute, the Bulldogs, but they just can't manufacture anything. Port's defence is really tightened up. Finlayson, good hands across the Butters. Who can he find now? A little stubby kick will find 𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐿 on his right foot towards the pocket. They'll do for Port, an important forward 50 stoppage one. Dixon breaks the tackle. Rosie, he's been clean tonight. Gets it on his shoe. Centering high ball. It's not a good kick. Easy there for O'Brien. Oh, terrible kick. Beautiful. Jesus, attack on the footy tonight. Butters has been beautiful. And can he kick the seal? He can. Zach Butters, what a superstar. Oh, what. He's been brilliant tonight, Butters. And he reaps the reward of a goal. And that is game over now. 15-point margin. What a fourth term from Port Adelaide. What a performance from Zach Butters. 10 goals, 1070, 8 goals, 755. That could be the game there. I mean, it is the game. Let's be honest. Oh, jeez Louise. Huge stuff. Oh, how about that? That was the terrible kick from O'Brien. And yeah, Butters, bang. Oh, he's been huge, Zach Butters. Oh, and there's Kenny, loves it. Oh, what a huge win. They're going to be going 2 in a row now. English now gets the kick forward. Chance for someone maybe. Rosie again, jeez, he's been huge. Rosie's really lifted this second half for Port Adelaide. Anyway, kick down the line. Incorrect disposal. Poor kick there. Jeez, the disposal has been poor so far. Wines maybe on the turnover. That's what's let them down, the Doggies. I thought their disposal in that second term was really good. Able to execute. Anyway, Oscar Baker. No, 𝐼𝐿𝐼𝐿 holds it in. Gives away free. Holding the ball free. Wines now lowers his eyes. Not really great kick. There's Bevo, not happy. Maybe a game he's really dropped. And there's the power chance. Power. Power. Finlay's down to the ruck. Bouncing. Jones keeps it in. 𝐴𝐵𝗶𝗹, not from there. No, can't get it. Richards now, short kick. Finds 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴, back to Richards. They go towards the wing where Lobb is. Well defended from Burton. Defence has really stood up tonight when it's mattered for Port, and Butters will win a holding free. I wind down the clock here, Port. Short kick to from Butters. Finds Horn Francis, who's another one. Horn Francis has really lifted in this second half. He'll go down the line now. O'Brien can't take the mark. 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴 hacks it on the boot. Not a good kick. Bergman out across to Burton. And I'll slide down here. So I'm into the go. I mean, job done again for Port. What a win. I mean, it was a scrappy game. It was always 50-50, but the decisive moments, I mean, 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴 with beautiful defensive acts. They really set up well, especially in this final term. And they just got those repeated entries. They just made the most of the contested game when it mattered. And what a huge win. That's 2 wins in a row now for Port. So with this game won, they'll move to 9th to a 3-2 record, 93%. So yeah, just such a huge win, whilst the Bulldogs will drop to 12th. 𝐴𝐵𝗶𝗹, I mean, he's been good tonight, 𝐴𝐵𝗶𝗹, in a losing game. And the rain will continue to bloody tumble down. Janison a chance. Bontempelli just gets the hands away. Artie Jones. And it's a free to him, okay. Well, chance for a bit of junk time for Artie Jones, who probably just wants to go quickly here. All right, well, we're going to get a bit of a junk time beauty here, Artie Jones. The kick's on its way. Centering ball, who's up? Oh, Norton almost. That would have been a beauty. Rush through, and there you go. The Port fans out of their chairs. What a win. A huge win. Oh, I forgot I had another point. I'll do that. So in the end, Port get the chocolates. 10 goals, 1070. 8 goals, 856. She's all over. What a win. Scrappy weather. Entertaining game. Low scoring. I think in the end, Port just really won more of those 50-50s, especially defensively. And, I mean, thanks to Todd Marshall, 2 important majors, Butters with a sealer. They get the job done. So, yeah, a quick look at the live ladder for now. So, yeah, Port Adelaide get the win. They'll sit at 9th with a 3-2 record, so that's good. They don't have the percentage, really, but they've had close wins, so they'll tick those over, 92%. And then Bulldogs move down to 12th. So, they move to 2 and 3. With a 76.8% percentage. So a game they've dropped there. So next week, Doggies play in Perth. And then the... who Port play? They play West Coast at home. So you'd think they'll get that win, Port Adelaide. Whilst against the Dockers in Perth, maybe Doggies get it done. I'm not too sure. But a big win for Port Adelaide. Look at the team stats just before we finish off this stream. Black and white. It's like Port's song is like so shit but so catchy. +7 inside 50s for Port. They eventually won that differential. They evened up. That's the thing. They really won those stoppage clearances in that 4th term when it really mattered. Yeah, huge win. Won the contested count. They were just hungrier when it mattered. Marshall was the difference on that 4th quarter scoreboard wise. But yeah, dead even with marks. Yeah, they just edged the Doggies a bit more with efficiency in those in the contested game when it mattered. So yeah, fellas, thanks for tuning in. Unfortunately, it's a tip I get wrong, but you know, it was a great game. So you know, I'm always happy to see a good team get a good win. So yeah, fellas, thanks for tuning in. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe.
be heavily appreciated. Yeah, again, really appreciate the support on the channel, fellas. Make sure to leave a like. Make sure to... It's just I don't know. It's just like stuck in my brain. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I've said it like 20 times. Do it. Feel free. You don't have to if you don't want to, but it'll be appreciative. But yeah, really appreciate all your support, fellas. And yeah, until next time, what a win. If there's any Port fans up a few mob, it was a great win. But yeah, really appreciate your support and just tuning in the stream. Fellas, take care. See you later.